All right, good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm was running a little bit late, but we are up and running with our technology, new router, new service, all kinds of good technical stuff. So let's get moving, because I don't know where you are, but where I live, it is cold. And I just finished texting somebody who was in the basics. I just went through that whole basics class like this. I was like, ugh. And then I got to realize I didn't turn the heat on this morning. So it was really cold. So I don't want to be cold anymore. Hi, I'm Melinda with Just Be Yoga, and this is our Empower Yoga Flow. We are working on our Power Flow Vinyasa today. Good morning, Brandy. And what we're going to do is we're just going to keep moving. Maybe that's just inspired by Belinda being super duper cold. So I guess in some ways it's all about me, huh? That's not cool. Okay, we are not getting any sound. There we go. Alright, let's come to our child's pose. Say hello if you want. Good morning, Steph. If you have any requests, go ahead and put that down. What we're going to do here, if you're new, is that we're going to flow. You're going to follow along as best you like. Feel free to stop anytime, make a comment. I will offer modifications and variations as I go if I can think of any. And you're here for you, tapping into your empowerment for you. Yoga means to create a connection, so please don't use this as a practice to start to fray and fracture within yourselves. All right, let's get started down into our, hey there, Kayla, into our child's pose. Your knees could be wide or together. Greet yourselves. Say hello to yourselves in whatever way you need. Ceremonially arrive on your mat. Your inner ritual that lets you know that you're here for your connection, not for fitness. Not to be distracted, not to perform, not to be better than anyone, but to be as real with yourself as you can be. As real in your body, in your breath, and your mind as you can be. And let's lengthen the arms forward. Walk those palms forward. Feel your palms. We'll come forward to hands and knees. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Down dog. Alright, so if down dog is new for you, feel free to just keep the knees slightly bent. You could always bring the knees down, but if you want to pedal those heels up and down a little, stretching out the backs of the heels and the calves, feel free. Feeling this inverted V in our bodies. Feel this shape in our breath. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, let's shift it forward to plank. Lower through to your belly. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra, keep the hips down. Exhale to down dog. Come to hands and knees. Push the butt up, drop the head down. Breath in. Exhale, look forward and step your feet up. So this will be a continual flow kind of experience. Half flat back, lift the chest up halfway. Exhale, let your upper body go. Rolling your spine up, coming to standing, sweeping the arms, lifting your body. Feel that, do that, lifting the body. Exhale, forward fold. Let the upper body hang. Breath in, lengthen the spine. Palms down, stepping to plank. Lowering through. Breath in, cobra. Shoulders release. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip. Exhale, shift forward, right knee to right elbow, or skip that completely. Inhale it up, twist that hip open, stretch the thigh, stretch your waist. Exhale, bring the foot through in between your hands, left hand down, twisting it open, sinking in those hips. Feel the body opening to expansion. Right hand down, step to plank, lower through. Inhale, cobra, chin down, feel the spine lengthening. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip. Exhale, knee to elbow, shifting forward. Inhale it up, drop the head in. Lift the leg, twist the hip open. Exhale, we'll bring the left foot through. Right hand down, revolve. Feel that right arm give you support. Ask the rib cage to move. Right leg lengthening back. Left hand down, stepping to plank, lowering through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, maybe up dog, tops of the feet down. Hips reaching forward, chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, look forward, step, walk, maybe jump the feet up. Half flat back, bring the weight forward into the front of the feet. Use all of your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that again. Breath in, lengthen. Press the weight evenly through the whole sole to both feet. Exhale, forward fold. Good, bend the knees, sink the butt back, lift the chest, chair. Exhale, reach the torso forward, left elbow, right knee, find your twist. Step the left foot back, back foot flat. We're gonna come up warrior one. Inhale it up, lift, sink in the hips, lift the upper body. Exhale, take it forward. Stand in that right leg. Warrior three. Good. Standing split. Let the head fall. Let the leg lift. Left leg down, feet together. Bend the knees. Chair pose. Lay the belly down. Right elbow, left knee. Maybe you bring the hand to the floor for that twist. Step the right foot back, back foot flat. Inhale it up. Warrior one, sink in the hips. Bring the torso forward. Stand in the left leg. Extend that left heel back. Warrior three, arms where you need them to be. I've got a wall in front of me. Standing split. Let that upper body fall. Right heel lifts. Good. Bring the right foot down. Half flat back. Hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Lift the upper body a little bit higher. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale, right foot through. Left hand down, let's twist. Stand in that left arm. Good, right elbow, right knee. Spin the left foot flat. Side angle, some of you are spreading those wings open. Right hand down to the floor. Twist that chest open. Both hands down, step to plank. Lower through. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Point the toe, open the hip. Maybe you're skipping this. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Don't lose your breath. Take your breath with you. Inhale it up. Be present in all that you can feel in your body. Exhale, left foot through. Right hand down, twist, revolve. Left elbow, left knee, spin the right foot flat, side angle. Maybe your wings spread open. Both hands down. Step to plank. Breathe, hold. I'm seeing comments here. Lower through. Good, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Welcome, D-Bay. Good of you to check in, Claudia. Breathe in. Look forward, step walk or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Here we go, chair pose. Breathe in. Lay the chest down, left elbow. Twist the rib cage. Stepping that left foot back. Back foot flat. Right hip back. Left hip forward. Reaching forward, coming up. Warrior one. Sink in the hips. Rise. Lay the chest down. Stand in the right leg. Warrior three. Breath. Standing split. Both feet down. Full chair. Inhale. Exhale, lay it down. Right elbow, left knee. Whatever twist is yours. Step the right foot back. Back foot flat. Feel secure. Twist. Left hip back. Right hip forward. Feel anchored and fluid. Inhale it up, warrior one, sink in the hips so that your heart can rise. Laying that chest down, standing in the left leg, lifting the right. Feel energy want to move through you. Good, don't try to control it, let it flow. Standing split. How high can you lift that right leg? How much can we trust the left? Right foot down. Half flat back, palms down, step to plank. Listen, lower to chaturanga, back up to plank. Lower to chaturanga, back up to plank. Good, here we go, chaturanga. Lower through, up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Don't hold your breath at any point. Right leg lifts. Point the toe, open the hip. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward. Feel the left leg holding you back there. Straighten it. Inhale it up. Drop your head in. What can you let go of here? Right foot through. Left hand down, revolve. Be in the back leg. Sink in those hips. Good, here we go, side angle. All right, some of you are practicing getting the bind in that side angle, bringing that right arm under that right thigh, hands coming together, maybe to a strap. Twist the chest open, thrust the hips forward, whole body. The bread in the toaster, shoulders pulling down, sinking in those hips. Release the arms, bringing ourselves up, warrior two, reverse. Hands down to the floor. Lift the foot, step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. Make a choice, don't make a cobra dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Pointing the toe, opening the hip. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Shift forward, keep pushing the right heel back. Lift it up, down dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, bringing the foot through, placing it down. Maybe the right knee comes down for you to twist here. Don't strain, don't force, we're finding freedom. Freedom in the hips, freedom in the chest. Side angle, take your breath with you. Freedom in the breath. Thrust those hips. Pull the shoulders away. Breath, maybe you're finding your bind. Sink, trust. Sink, trust. Don't force. Sink in your mind. If the body doesn't sink, can you help it in different ways? Release. Coming up. Warrior 2. Reverse. Sink in this front leg. Lift the ribs. Lift up and over. Squeeze inner thighs. Don't get so loosey-goosey that you're not giving support in the groin. Hands down to the floor. Stepping to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Elbow high. Back up. Lower to chaturanga. Elbow high. Back up. Here we go. Lower to chaturanga. Breathe. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. Shoulders down. Feel the chest lifting and opening. Lifting and opening. Good. Child's pose. Flip the palms up. Lengthen the arms forward. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Feel the vibrancy of life. Good. Flip the palms. Come forward to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Pressing the heels back, tilting the tailbone up. Soften the back of your neck. Can you press down through the L shape of the index finger and thumb? Can you feel your low pubis tilting up to the ceiling? Good. Inhale, tilt the tailbone up. Exhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Inhale and rise. Root, rise, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Half flat back. Palms down, step to plank. Take your time, keep shifting forward as you lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Some of you want to bring that right knee on the back of that elbow, bend the elbows, and lift the left leg. Bring it back. Down dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, we'll bring the foot through. Stay on the back toes and twist. Side angle. Find your side angle. Release. Bringing it up slowly into warrior 2. Feel your hips. Feel your spine. Reverse. Sink it down in that front leg. Thrust the hips open. Good. Windmill the hands down. Step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. 5 breaths. Keep lifting and rooting. Unclench the buttocks. Still lifting through the breastbone. Feel that applied energy, that applied effort. And downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, point the toe, open the hip. Shift forward, left knee, left elbow. If you're going for Ekapada count vinyasa, maybe we lift. Right leg. Some of you have noticed I've been having a problem with my left side lately. I got to start to work on balancing. A demo, always on the right. Lift that left leg up. Bring this left leg through. Right foot down and revolve. Good, side angle. Press through the baby toe edge of that right foot. Make sure the hips are coming forward. Open both collarbones. Maybe finding your bind. And just because you do it on one side, in light of what I just said before, I'm not going to say that. Yes, let's try both sides. Open the shoulders, open the chest. Feel the groin, feel the hips. Release. Coming up, stay bent in that front leg, warrior two. Reverse, stay sinking in this hip. And reverse. Stamp that left foot down. Good, thrust the left hip a little bit. Good, we'll bring those hands down, step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, step walk or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold, chair pose, bend the knees, sink the butt, lengthen forward. Left elbow, right knee. So I hold this knee and I push it that way. Get a little bit more of the back of that elbow there. Pushing the right palm down, twisting the rib cage. Breath. Stepping the left foot back. Back foot is flat. Keeping this right knee over the heel. Keep revolving the chest. Be in the left leg. Don't lose the connection with the left leg. Invest in that connection. Revolving, coming up. Sink, left shoulder soft. Breathe in the tummy. Take it forward. Here we go. Warrior three. Don't shove off. Try to slowly stand in the right leg. Extending that left heel back. Chest and torso forward. Close that left hip. Elongate your spine. Standing split. Open hip. Maybe one hand comes to the floor. Maybe both. Maybe none. Good. Both feet down. Bend the knees. Sink it back. Chair. Here we go. Right elbow. Left knee. Move the spine. Move the ribs. Move the organs. Let the breath in the twist. Knees even. How much pressure is going down in both feet? How much are you loosening the belly so it can revolve? We're going to step that right foot back. Back foot flat. Still twisting. Left hip back, right hip forward. Be in the right leg. Uncoil. Rising up. Brighten your face. Loosen your jaw and your throat. Send the breath deeper down. Inhale. Lay the torso forward. Start to stand in the left leg. Lifting that active right heel up and back. Choosing what you want to do with these arms. Standing split. Open hip, letting the top of the head seek the floor. Left leg is still supporting us, even if the hands are on the floor. Maybe you're trying it without hands. Are you still lifting the right leg up, or have you called it good? Have you started to stop? Have you started to coast Don't coast. Be where we are. Do something. Right leg down. Good. Half flat back. Palms down. Stepping the plank, lowering to chaturanga. Legs together. Back up to plank. Downward facing dog. Good, knees down, forearms down. Excuse me, we're gonna go into our pincha, our dolphin. Excuse me. I took an inhale in like a spitball. Went down my throat. All right, forearms are parallel, palms down. If you would prefer to be a little closer to a wall, you could be, in case you have the inspiration to come up for pincha. But keep the elbows, excuse me, parallel, forearms parallel. Tuck the toes and lift the hips. I think I can breathe. And lift the hips up, drop the head down, dolphin. Use the forearms to push down and forward in the forearms. Drawing the shoulders up and away from the ears, let the head go. Now the butt is tilting up to the sky. Squeeze the thighs, push the heels back, breathe. We'll bring the knees down, roll it up till we're standing on the knees, hands to the low back, hips forward, chest up, camel. Some of you can start to slide your hands down the hamstrings. Upward energy through the chest. Breath abundant. Good. Dolphin. Forearms down. Parallel. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Dolphin, maybe walking the feet up, pulling the hips up, dropping the head. Lift your waist off your shoulders, feel space. Let the head fall. Coming to the knees, camel. Rolling it up till we're standing on the knees. Make sure that you have some space in between those inner thighs. Good. Breath in. Lift the chest. Lift. Hips forward. Belly up. Breathe. Feel the chest lifting, even if it's just a millimeter. Feel the hips softening, even if it's just a little teeny bit. And forearms down, dolphin. Now some of you want to stay in this dolphin just like this. Others want to look forward and walk the feet up a bit. And lift your natural kicking leg. This could be good, just switching. If you're going further, bend the standing leg and float. Breath. Softly bringing ourselves down. Child's pose, flipping the palms. Sinking in the hips. Let go. Good. One more time. And if something inside of you just had a groan, and I may have had even on my own little groan, honor where you are. But also probe. Be willing to probe and check in. Ooh, do I know what's really under there? Do I know what more I have? Do I know what more I have when I'm focused on kindness and authenticity with myself? Not trying to prove or be or perform in any way. We're testing that knowledge. We're growing that space. If you're joining, coming forward to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Do what you need here. Check in all systems. Shoulders, core, hips, thighs, legs. Necks, arms. What do they have to give? How depleted are they? How will you respect them? Breath in, lift the hips. Exhale, look forward. Step, walk, or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up, pushing the legs down. Lifting the upper body. Forward fold, hinging at the hips as you go. Half flat back. Palms down, stepping to your version of plank. Maybe it's time to use the knees. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts or skip it. Exhale, right knee, right elbow or arm balance. Inhale it up. Exhale, bringing the right foot through. Staying on the back toes. Twisting it open, sinking the hips as you go. Side angle, maybe the elbow is down. Spin the left foot flat, thrusting the hips. Ooh, maybe the elbow's on the knee. Revolving the chest open. Feel your body like bread in the toaster. Thrust that hip forward, left hip forward. Maybe you're seeking your bind. Maybe the joints in your shoulders have had enough. If you're still in the side angle, release. Reach that right arm forward, left arm up. Stay in those legs slowly, bringing ourselves up. That's what was in the middle of you. That's what was there. Reverse. How much letting go is there? Just as much as we just felt out. What we can pull in and pull from within. What can we let go of right here? Ooh, hands down. Step to plank. Good. Chaturanga. Back up to plank. Down dog. Ooh. Left leg lifts. Point the toe. Open that hip. Exhale. Left knee, left elbow. Maybe you find an arm balance. Bringing it back. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Twist that hip open. Stay rooted and open. Bring the left foot through. Right toe stay down. And twist. Or you chose to put that right knee down. Revolve your chest cavity. Stay planted and rooted in the legs. Side angle. Maybe the elbows to the knee. Thrusting those hips. Revolve. Touch. Caress. All right, maybe you found the bind. Where are you at any point in space? Are you in a rooted space? Are you in a freeing, lightening space? Are you finding a balance between them? Maybe we reach this left arm forward. What's holding this together? How much are the legs helping us? How much are we revolving that chest? Slow, engage, feel, inquire. Up, reverse. Ooh, sink in those hips. Good. How much can we let go? Hands down. Stepping to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. 5 breaths. Let the hips sink. Let the top of the head lift. Lift the top of the head. Let your hips dangle. Your hips are dangling from the top of your head. And downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, look forward, step walker, jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Chair pose. Bend the knees, butt back, lift. And lay it down, left elbow. Some of you are practicing opening your wingspan in your twist. You've got to get that elbow past that thigh to do so. No pressure on the elbow joint. Wherever you are, you can come back to prayer. Step the left foot back, back foot flat. So aim those left toes to the front left corner of the mat. Now hips, right hip back, left hip forward. Lengthen spine. Good, let's come on up. Warrior one. Sink in it. Whew. Feel the body telling you where it is and how much it has to give left. Feel it starting to surrender. Feel it starting to fight in new ways. Right hip back, left hip forward. Lay the chest down as slowly as you can. We're going to stand in that right leg. Stand in that right leg. Lifting that left leg up. Hands wherever you need them to be. Square that left hip. Drive energy out of that left heel. That's all that exists in your mind. A straight line from your left hip through the left thigh, through the left calf, through that heel. And you're floating on breath everywhere. Standing split. Lift that hip. Could it lift any more? Could your head drop any more? How do you know? How do you know? Left foot down. Chair pose, bending the knees, sinking the butt. Lifting. Maybe close your eyes. What do you need to look at outside of you anyway? The whole landscape is within. Temperature, texture, emotions. Good, we're gonna lay the chest down, right elbow, left knee. Twist. How long can we stand to look inside of ourselves? Not in a punishing way, not in a shaming way. A loving way. We're gonna step that right foot back. Back foot flat. Left hip back, right hip forward. Lengthening the spine. Ooh, if we didn't move anymore, what's going on right here? What's going on right here? Where's there pressure going down? Where's there coming together in our midline? Where's there lengthening? Where's the breath? Coming up to warrior one when you're ready. Maybe you're still checking that out. Sinking in the hips, rising. Where's your gaze? What are we seeing? Maybe for the first time. How are we wearing it? How are we loving it? Lay the belly down onto the thigh. Ask yourself, can that left leg straighten? Lifting that right leg back. Asking this right hip to close a little by little. Standing split, lifting that hip, twisting it open. Feel the twisting that's required to get more space, to lift through the right hip, lift through the right foot, sink from the chest, sink from the head. We'll bring that right foot down to meet the left, half flat back. Palms down, stepping to plank. Hold, nipples over thumbs, heels going back, be in your legs. Hug around your waist. Feel that band around your waist, hugging you. Not squeezing you, not strangling you. Hug. Breathe into that hug. Heels. And child's pose. Flip the palms. Find your breath. Soften in. Good. We're going to come forward. Flip the palms. Forearms are down, parallel. Don't let the hands creep in toward one another. If you've had enough of dolphin, just go to a down dog. All right? The backs of the shoulders and the triceps have a lot to learn. All right, we're going to shift forward. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, dolphin. Ooh, maybe walk those feet in, drop the head down, push down and forward through the wrists, through the forearms, through each finger. Use them. Hips lift, pressing the heels back, 5 breaths. Child's pose, 3 breaths. Camel, 5 breaths. Lift, open, and lift. Lift the low back off your hips. Lift your neck away from your shoulders. Lift the belly so it can breathe. And child's pose. 3 breaths. Dolphin. 8 breaths. Or 5. If you're wanting to go for your pinch up, bring those fingertips within a foot, maybe 14 inches away from the wall. Hold yourself accountable for these forearms. Don't let the hands wiggle in or the elbows kick out. Acknowledge your fatigue right now. Come forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips, dolphin, letting the head go, lifting through the hips. Feel space in the under armpits. Feel that area trying to be your solid support. Be honest about how much support it can offer. If you're going for the pinch up, we're going to walk the toes forward, look forward, lift one leg. Bend the leg you're standing on and float. Chest up. Push down through the arms to lift the upper body. Breath. Slowly bringing ourselves down. Child's pose. If you're still in the dolphin, stay in the dolphin for the breaths you need. Restoring your child's pose. 3 breaths. Camel. 5 breaths. Or 8. Try to keep those hips over the knees. Ask the rib cage to lift. Take the gaze to the ceiling, don't drop the neck. Unclench the buttocks if the hands are at the low back. Push down with the hands gently. Feel the spaciousness in your low belly cavity. Fill that spaciousness with breath. And child's pose. 3 breaths, child's pose. 5 breaths or 8 breaths. Dolphin or Pincha Mayurasana, Peacock. Hear your breath. Don't let it turn into a whisper. Make a choice. Don't overspend your energy. We're here to respect, not prove. Dolphin or Pincha, but we got to start in the dolphin if we're coming for it, or go in child's pose. I think I'm going to stay in the dolphin and work on my neck and my head falling. Lifting the hips up off my waist. Feeling the lower part of my body lift me. And child's pose when you're done. I like to flip the palms as a counter to that. It also may feel good to bring your hands behind your back here, finding an interlace. Maybe head down, lifting the arms. Sometimes that's a nice counter breath. Wherever we are, let's roll our way up gently, bringing ourselves down to a seated space. Legs out in front of us. Spine lifting. Navel to the back of the spine, pressing the legs down. Breath in. Exhale. Lengthen chin and chest. And then let the hands fall wherever they may. Use whatever grip you have to help you pull the chest up lengthwise. Flex the toes to your face. Exhale, layer belly first and then chest. Maybe one day chin. Squeeze the thighs, soften your back. Two more long, slow breaths. How active are you staying in your legs? And let's roll that spine up. Whew. All right, we're going to step. I'm going to come sideways here. Step the right foot across that left thigh. Using this right hand to aim that knee up. Right foot flat. Spine. All right, now you can keep that left leg straight, or some of you might want to bend that knee here. Try to keep the right butt on the floor. We're going to go into Matsyendrasana. Excuse me, for those of you who are like, where are we going? I just said, there we go, Matsyendrasana. All the twisting, I've got to burp like. Whew. All right, I think I got that out. I had the coughs, I had the everything. We are definitely expelling. I am expelling in this practice. All right, I'm going to wrap my left arm around this right knee, right hand giving me a support. Watch that spine lifting. This left arm now is holding this knee accountable to having it lift up. All right. Many of us are going to call this good. Others of us are going to lift this left arm. Try to lengthen it upward. Up. Now, ribs. Up. Twisting. Bringing that arm, elbow outside. Now, we were kind of like this in that chair. Hold this here. Drop that right hip down. Pulling the spine up. Breathe. If you know the bind and want to wiggle that bind, go ahead. I'm not going to demo it. It is not going to happen today. Chest up. I have bound myself out with those side angle binds. Shoulders down, chest lifting. So don't let the shoulders shrug up like this. Up, up. Good. I'm going to release the twist. We're going to go into a double pigeon. If Joe's still here. All right, I'm going to stack my right ankle above my left knee. I've got shin bone over top of shin bone. Right knee over left ankle. Some of us are going to look like this. Right? Others of us might just look like this. Others down here. But I got a little bit of fight going on up in here. I think that was from all that neutral hip space, right? So we engaged so much in the neutral hip with the warrior 3s and the warrior 1s. That keeps the hips narrow but firm, right? Here is really one of our first real spaces of open, except for warrior 2 and side angle. All right, spine lifts. Our right leg is on top, arms out, right arm under, left arm over. Maybe just work the bear hug first. Creeping, inching, fingertips toward one another in the midline of your back. You could work the chin and the neck here. Feel your waist lifting your upper body. Feel your waist lifting your upper body. Good. Now if you want, maybe those elbows will lift a little. This might feel really good from the work we just did in the pincha and the dolphin. Twist. Breath. Other side. Back to center. You can hang on here in the bear hug. Others of you can bring forearms up toward one another and maybe they reach palm to palm. Maybe you just grab a hold of a thumb. Waist lifts you, shoulder blades down. Repeat that to yourself a few times. Maybe lift the elbows a bit. Be respectful of those armpits and the shoulders from the work we've already done. Breath in, maybe a gentle heart lift, back bend. As you exhale, I'm going to hinge forward and see if those elbows can come beyond the shins. Ooh. Letting your upper body sink, softening between your shoulder blades. Soften into your hips, your groin, even your ankles. Let the arms go if you haven't already. Let your upper body weight sink onto the lower body. Feel the lower body accepting your upper body weight. Let's bring ourselves up. Let's straighten those legs. We're going to do another Paschimottanasana. So legs are out in front of us. Maybe clear your fleshy bits. Squeeze the thighs. Spine lifting, pushing the backs of the legs down. Feel your navel pulling toward the back of the spine. Breath in, lift. Can you feel your waist making you lift and grow taller? Could you mark a new line on the wall behind you? Do you believe it's possible? Press the legs down. Let the pushing of your upper thighs into the floor help you lift from the low belly. And hinge. Let the belly touch the thighs first, and then the chest. If you get a clasp, elbows out to the sides, shoulders back, maybe your forehead or chin. Straight legs. Energy in the legs, pushing them toward the floor. Breath in. Breath out. Feel the space in your low back, just above your tailbone, widening. Left side pulling to the left, right side pulling to the right. Squeeze the inner thighs. Soften your belly. And bringing ourselves up. Matsyendrasana on the other side. I'm going to turn this way sideways because I did it sideways on the other side. So my right leg is straight. I'm going to step this left foot across. Knee aiming up. Oh, and then remember, if you'd like to bend that, and I think I will since I did it on the other side. Knee up, wrapping, Left hand, invest in the up. Maybe put a block back here so that you're lifting up, shoulders down. Feel your waist making you grow tall. Feel this right arm helping keep that left knee going up, and I feel definitely a pull all the way along the side of this thigh. Some of you can call this good and just focus on sit bones drilling down, spine lifting up and revolving. If you're going for more, we're going to lift that arm, lift the arm, and then the ribs. Up, ribs, and cross. And then bring this elbow here. So things that might inhibit that. Depends on how thick the thighs are, how thick our midsection is, and then of course how pliable our spine and the rest of the body is. So you could go back to the hug if you wish. If you're snaking, finding that bind, take that arm, that's about what I told you guys I wasn't going to do it. And then I found myself doing it. Gotta let that go, y'all. Breath in and twist. Drop that left hip down. I think I'm seeing D-Bay. Did you say something? I don't have my glasses on. One more. Inhale, sit up. Come on up. Waist lifts you. Exhale, twist. And let's gently release. We're going to go into that double pigeon now. So I've got this right leg bent on the bottom. I'm going to stack the left ankle on top of this right knee. Left knee is hovering above the right ankle. Shin bones should more or less be on top of shin bones. Oh, okay. Goodbye, D-Day. Feel the differences on this side. I'm definitely feeling this in our double pigeon. Spine up. Breath sinking. Expanding those arms. And we'll bring the left under, right over. Creep the fingertips. See how much more of an armful of you can get. Maybe the hands can help you pull the shoulder blades a little further away from one another. Okay, waist lifts you tall. Soften the groin, breath in. And let's twist. And center, breath in. And twist. And center. All right, you can stay in the bear hug. Maybe try it out. Or if you know that you want to find your eagle on this side, feel free. Elbows, check the shoulder flexibility, movability. Sitting up tall in the waist, maybe lift the elbows, inhale. Exhale, starting to hinge. If you can't come over those shins, just let the arms go. Let the body fall where it may. Maybe you need a pillow to lay on. Never be shy about making a groan. Let your head go. Maybe see if you can let the thinking go. Opening a gateway to just feeling. That's the language we're listening to right now. Not thought language. Feeling language. Let the arms go when you're ready if you haven't already. And we'll bring ourselves up. Good. Let's bring the legs out in front of us. going to bring my hands and find the big toes inside of the inner thighs, lifting the spine. Maybe even feel the shoulders pulling down away from the neck. We'll lift one leg. Ready? Lift the other leg. Yay. Maybe you could bring knees together. That might be asking a bit much. Maybe we straighten those legs. Shoulders back, chest lifts. Energy up through the heels if you're having this little balance dance. Lift the chest, lift the heels, shoulders back. If you've got the all clear, let yourselves come up and over. Let the legs go whenever you're ready. Soften your spine. Just wrap your arms behind the legs. Let your low back sag and stretch on its own. Let your mid back breathe the breath that you're pressing against. Happy baby. If you're comfortable doing so, knees coming toward the armpits, hands toward the feet, pulling the knees down, tilting the tailbone to the floor. Straighten both legs and bend. Straighten, rest your spine and bend. Good. Let's hug the left knee and straighten the right leg. Put that leg in alignment as though you were in mountain. Squeeze that right leg as though you were standing in it. Give it some energy. We're going to roll over to the right hip. Keep that right leg active, stable. It's a good stabilizer right there. Keep squeezing it. Don't let it drag out of place. Some of you have been to the studio. Imagine me coming and adjusting. I'm getting my foot under that thigh, under the top of that right thigh. Maybe you squish that back a little bit more. Yeah. Now squeeze that right leg straight. Soften the left hip. Twist and breathe. Now let all your muscles go limp. Release your hands. Come on back to center. Bring both knees in, maybe forehead to your knees. And lower your head down. We're going to straighten the left leg, making it active. Pulling that right knee to you. Both shoulder blades rooted. Keep that left leg active. And we will twist here. And then accept any limitation of movement. Touch, massage, anywhere you need. Be okay with the areas that don't want to move quite yet. Let them tell you the story behind that. Maybe you need more time. It doesn't mean that the body won't get you there. Maybe 5 more breaths, 10 more breaths. Maybe your body doesn't know how many breaths it needs. I know I can feel that, where I don't know how much time I need. I just know I need more. And I need to have situations that let me have that time. But I've got to lead the way for that time. Let's let all the muscles go limp. And let's gradually come on back to center, bringing that right knee in, other knee in, forehead to the knee. Laying the head down, legs up for Viparita Karani. If a shoulder stand is a part of your practice and you wish to find it here, great. If you've never done one free form, feel free to put your legs up the wall and do it up against the wall. Don't let an online experience be the first time you do shoulder stand. Keep the gaze straight up. You could rest right here. If you're going for the shoulder stand, arms down alongside your waist. Lift the chin a little so that the back of the neck is curved, not smashing into the floor. We're going to use the palms as we lift the legs, lift the hips, walking the hands up your low back, walking your elbows closer together. Don't turn your head, don't turn that neck. Lift the chin. If you're at the wall, all you have to do is just push your feet into the wall and lift the hips, and then bring the hands for support. Let your belly breathe. Sometimes it feels good to twist here and twist here. Taking that weight off of that low back, moving the waist, feeling that coil. You could also find a little bit of a side bend and a little bit of a side bend. It works the support of the arms and the elbows though. And the same with coming down with one leg and down with the other. If you're done, be done. We'll let the knees come toward the forehead. Release the arms. Use the arms to slowly guide your low back slowly and controlled to the floor. Don't hold your breath. When you get there, we'll bring the knees in. And do any final movements that you need before coming to your Shavasana. Having touched so many parts of our physical being, so many parts of our range of movement, allowing ourselves to arrive now to touch all of those same spaces in stillness. Let go of doing and arrive in a space of feeling, hearing, seeing, touching, tasting, smelling. Allow any movements, maybe a stretch, to gently emerge from this space of stillness. Be patient as you roll over to one side into a fetal position. Bringing ourselves upright. Find a way of sitting. Maybe you're in the lotus. Maybe you're in crisscross applesauce. Try never to be in a hurry to leave the mat. Don't leave your practice abruptly. We've heightened so much awareness. We've cleared the fog off of so many lenses. Let's look and feel right here. What did your body want to tell you? Your bones, your muscles, your tendons. your organs, your liquids, your hormones, your mucous membrane. What did your heat and your power, your engine need to tell you about its fuel, about how hot it can burn, how hot it's been burning lately, or how much it hasn't been burning at all? What did your breath have to tell you about its capacity to fill, its capacity to expand, its capacity to be a part of your journey that makes your journey more balanced, more even-keeled, and maybe more empowered? What did your voice tell you about utterances and volumes that you need to let out and to hear? What did your thought patterns tell you? Not the thoughts themselves. How frequently you return to the same thought. How much time you spend in the past, how much time you spend in the future. Look at your patterns and what did it tell you about your willingness to be right here? Let whatever nugget of wisdom, gentle, kind wisdom comes to you from that look within yourself. That's the seed we're planting, we're growing, we're nurturing with tenderness. That's what we're empowering. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly if you wish to join for an Om. Deep breath in. All the light and love in me is deeply grateful for all of the light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you all so much. I know I'm feeling a little balanced out and charged at the same time, but charged in a good way. Not just in here, not just in here. Thank you all so much for joining. Share anything that you like about our stuff. Share our videos, share our blog post, and keep coming back. Please let me know. You can always email me even ahead of time, things that you want to work on. Really been working, gosh, almost a year now, gang, on trying to get a little bit more interactivity. We got to add into this flavoring. If you're wondering, my answer to the question is I don't know. I'm going to let you know that the variants have me really scared. We're not going to increase anything on that HEPA system in the building. I don't know whether I'm going to be looking for a different location that might make me feel a little bit more free because of how tight our space is. So my answer to the big question is, I don't know. But will I stop teaching? No. Will I continue to find ways to teach that are safe and yet still can help have everybody find ways to access their practice? Yes. That's my hope. That's my prayer. Peace. Thank you all so much. Woo, my hips. Steph, I just saw your note. Thank you for all the planks. Honey, you can always be busting those extra planks. You'll have yourself a good old time. Hey, Brandy. As you can see, Steph's content with her planks. We had Kayla with her pincha. Thank you, Kayla. How are you guys doing? Are you guys feeling strong? Are you feeling areas of your body that you feel like you don't really get to work to the degree that you normally would in a studio experience? Actually, I would be quite intrigued to hear about ways in which you all feel that your own practice has evolved, or in a good way. You know, even if it's different, even if it's, you know, not the way in which you had been practicing. So you can either share it here or always feel free to send me an email. Let me know. All right, dog sitter, come on.